Hey guys, Kenny B here from Cities and Suburbs. Welcome aboard November 7th, 2022. Thank you for the great music from our friends over at YouTube. Thanks a lot. Welcome aboard November 7th. Big day tomorrow here in Massachusetts, throughout the country. We have the midterm elections going on. Um, the whole balance of power could shift one way or the other, you know. Um, so we'll see what happens. But let me ask you a question. When you drop one down for your candidate, okay, why are you making that vote? And it's usually because personally, it will maybe improve your life a little bit. You go along with you know, or you identify with, you know, the principles, the integrity of the candidate, and that's what you should be doing, right? Know your candidate, um, know the questions that are going to be on the ballots in your local communities tomorrow. Particularly, I'm just talking Massachusetts here. These are midterm elections that are going around the whole country. Who's going to represent, you know, Massachusetts, Ohio's a big race going on there. Pennsylvania is going on tonight. Former President Donald Trump is going to be stumping for his candidates in Ohio. So we get it, you know, and a lot of it's a popularity contest, and which is unfortunate because so many details, and this is the red book right here. You know, I hope that you folks are seeing this, and let me just see that I'm seeing this. And I've read this book upside down, backwards, you know, and it's so legislative to me that many people don't have time to actually, if you're like me, which I need to read things like 12 or 15 times per paragraph just to get it. But these laws here in Massachusetts, in terms of the questions, um, you know, understanding the fundamentals in them, it's very difficult, you know. What I will say is, if you're a voter, registered voter, and you don't understand the question, don't vote no, no, and don't vote yes. You don't have to, right? You don't have to vote for anything. You could go in, take your ballot, and put it in without marking anything, and it will just show up that you know, show that you showed up at the polls. You know, you don't have to drop one down for anybody if you don't feel, you know, represented, or you don't understand the question, or that this, you know, um, really legislative speak in all these questions. I mean, if you're a lawyer, yeah, you can understand it, you know, but it's a lot, you know. But most people will vote no if they don't understand something. If you don't understand it, don't vote either way. It's okay. Vote for your candidate. There's plenty of things on the ballot. You don't have to check off everything. You know, it's like a buffet line, man. You don't have to take everything that they're serving you. I'm good on that. I don't like, you know, bean casserole. Right? Whatever. You know, but be as informed as you can tomorrow. Um, there's some trickery in some of the legislative uh, language that goes into these questions. And um, so, you know, let's just back it up. Midterm elections. Um, Donald Trump is holding a big rally tonight in Ohio, stumping for his candidates. Those are really those states that, uh, you know, the Republicans want those states. Republican, Democrat, I don't care. R&D, whatever. Pennsylvania, Dr. Oz. Um, you know, there's a real flavor to some of those campaigns. Is that we're drawn to them. We're attractive and like, whoa, you know. But in the end, would any of these candidates being elected change your life? And that's the way we vote. And they won't. And that's why I say always vote local. So Question one here in Massachusetts, should we tack on a 4% state income tax on anyone who makes any more than $1 million? The average home price here in Worcester County is about $459 million dollars. Okay, I'm sorry, $459,000. Okay, so you're halfway to a million already. What's just a lot of it's an emotional tax, and they say the money's going to be used if appropriated by the state legislature. Okay, legislatures. Okay, that means that money could go anywhere. I'm not in favor of giving any government any more money because I think in just in Worcester we have a $700 million budget. Okay, and one of the questions in Worcester, and this is going to go town to town, is the Community Preservation Act. Are you willing to pay 1.5% more in taxes to preserve history and to create affordable housing? And look, man, when you start giving more money away, I'm just cautioning you, right? It's particularly when the legislators can designate that money, maybe not. It's like all the tobacco money, right? Was supposed to go, the tobacco tax was supposed to go into school programs, and I don't know. I don't see that as a former smoker. Regulation of dental insurance is number 2 for the questions. Okay, so more money is going to be, it would be a law that would regulate that insurance companies have to pay more money toward you. Okay, well, what's going to happen is they're going to roll that tax back onto you. So I don't know what that's about. Question again, it's this thing is like 3 pages long. Nothing simple. Expanded availability for licenses for the sale of alcoholic beverages would increase the licenses from 9 to 18. It would also actually accept state IDs if you want to come down here and buy booze from New Hampshire or whatever. That's why everybody runs to New Hampshire. We're the only state in the union that does not accept out-of-state liquor licenses, out-of-state licenses to buy booze. And something about buying it self-checkout, and I guess it would make the laws around buying booze, expand the little guy, as opposed to the big people swooping in here and grabbing up all the business. Again, I'm going to keep reading this, but that's question 3. And question 4 are, the additional licenses, driver's licenses for people who are undocumented citizens, not just in Massachusetts, but in the country. And I get where this is coming from. There's a lot of undocumented people here who work and drive. And then they may get into an accident and they flee the scene, or I get that. I don't know where I'm at with that. I'll probably make my mind up in the morning. But I don't know. Conservatively, I'm not really into that. I think that, I feel, I'm born here. I get a license. I have to do this. I have to do that. Now, you can't get a real ID. Meaning you can't get into the federal. It's not an identification, but it is a driver's license. And I just think it's a slippery slope. This country and its immigration policies are really, I don't know. They're bizarre to me. I see people getting sworn in every day, on some of the websites I follow, every day becoming full-fledged citizens of this country who do not like that at all. Okay, they do not like that at all. People that come from another country, I don't care if it's Yugoslavia, Mexico, Canada. Doesn't matter. You want to become a citizen of this country, become a citizen of the country. You know, then we don't have to have all this, well, let's, give licenses to people who aren't really here legally. And that's really what it is, you guys. No one wants to say it, but so I'm not digging that. I'm not digging that. And then of course you have your, your local questions. Does Charlton want to buy another, fire truck or fix the roof on the firehouse, or Community Preservation Act of Worcester that's going to tack on another 1.5% to you guys. I don't like taxes. I feel, I just go through the grocery line today. Do you want to round up your purchase? You want to round it up? You want to round it up? Hey, you're only getting 53 cents back. You want to round that up? And, yeah, no, I don't. I want to round it down back into my pocket because, gas is expensive. Even 20 cents. It depends. It's such a mentality, right? Oh, okay, I'll round up to 20 cents, But, you'll go to the gas pump and you say, I just paid $3.59 for this, but I could have gotten it for $3.39, right? So just be careful how you vote tomorrow, guys. Vote if you don't understand an issue, and don't be obliged to answer it, okay? And you probably should know who you want at this point to represent you. I do not and will not tomorrow morning. I will not vote for anybody who is not challenged. I don't drop one down for anybody. Do I believe tomorrow the governor, it is a coronation. I believe that the Republican candidate is going to get slammed to the mat because that's just the way it is here. And Massachusetts has no purple. It's blue, blue, blue. Okay, that's the way it is, It's unfortunate, though, that the person that will win tomorrow's gubernatorial race didn't even have a challenge from their own party, right? So it is a coronation. So anyway, guys, I'm going to come back to you tomorrow night live on YouTube. We're going to go through all the results, and I hope you guys are with me at that point. And just don't vote your conscience. Be a little educated. Do some homework tonight, if you can. All right, Kenny B here. Take care from Seasons Suburbs. Thanks for tuning in, and see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks.